What's up, my people? You're now tuned in to Me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look, man, bang the like button, bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story. Yo, you already know I'm back with another one with Me TV 1.0. You already know if you're new to the channel, man, show me some love. Hit that sub. It don't cost you nothing. It's absolutely free. And for my people who've been subbed to the channel, man, like and share if you care, man. Link to the Cash App is in the description. Y'all want to go show some love, man. But let's start the story. We ain't gonna hold you no longer. You feel what I'm saying? Today, we slide over to Marion, Alabama. As you can see on the screen, it's a crazy world. As you can clearly read about the husband accused of doing that to his wife. And this is what I want to say. This world has been coming more and more crazy. It's been more and more domestic violence situations everywhere you turn around. Men against women, women against men. It's just so much craziness going on. And sometimes we lose track of what love is, what family is, what the things that really matter, you know what I'm saying? Because we get caught up in a lot of stuff that don't matter. And a lot of stuff that don't matter is the things that don't matter or matter the least is always usually the things that break up happy homes or break up families. So, as you can see on the screen, we got a Marion, Alabama native, 34-year-old Jimmy Woods. Now, Jimmy Woods is just your average man trying to make it and trying to live his life. But Jimmy Woods married Alicia Janae King. And it's unclear about how long they was married, but they had a 5-year-old at the time of this, and they also had a 1-year-old. So that tells me they've been together for a very long time. And at the time of this situation, the wife Alicia was only 27 years old. Now, two couples living in Alabama, one can only think they go through their trials and tribulations and their ups and downs. But no one would ever think this seemingly happy couple would end up in a nightmare as the situation continue, and continue to turn bad. Now, this couple got together many years ago, and like I said before, it was seemingly happy, posted on Facebook how thankful he was, and in due time, they actually got married. So he was always on Facebook, Instagram, on social media, talking about the love, expressing the love for him, his wife, and the family. And Alicia was known as a very loving mother, would do anything for her family and would do anything for her kids. But Alicia Janae King had ran into a couple, how could I say, a couple's bad spots due to the fact that her and her husband, Mr. Woods, would get into altercation, and he would end up filing multiple police reports through the span of the whole relationship. Now, it wasn't clear on when exactly they got married or exactly how long they was married. But before this tragic situation actually took place, they was married not too long before that. So this report was made in 2021. I'm guessing that they was married in 2020. I'm guessing. Don't quote me on that. But you have to think as a man, this makes our whole argument, or those guys who do have an argument, look bad when they complain about the women, but yet you got guys like this, a whole family. A whole family. Just keep your hands to yourself. That was the main thing that was breaking up your family, breaking up your household. You were too emotional. Any man that needs to repeatedly put your hands on a woman, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You asking for it. You asking for it. Now, certain situations happen throughout a relationship. That's neither here nor there. But for your woman and you her husband, for your woman to go file a police report, and not only did she file a police report, this woman also left the household on many different occasions with the kids to either sleep by some relatives, her mother, her father, just to get away from the abuse that was going on inside of the household. Now let me say this. We think about one specific type of abuse. We think about physical abuse, but they have this thing called mental abuse. And some people even say financial abuse. And I know y'all be like, man, what you talk about financial abuse? Is when you the head of the household and you withholding funds to hurt or to display your power over the said individual, which is your wife or the mother of your kids. So at first it might sound crazy, but trust me, women who has been through this, they totally know and they totally understand it. Not just mental abuse, not just financial abuse, but you also have verbal abuse. You also have verbal abuse. Now, every one of us has used this tactic before. Every one of us has used this verbal abuse tactic. But in a situation such as this, where this guy is actually violent, I know it was hard for her to leave her home and stay away from her home. See, when a woman is uprooted from her life and her lifestyle due to domestic violence, it is very hard to stay away from what she has known to be her household for years. That would be very hard for a woman to stay away, and that'll be very, very hard for a man to stay away. Any individuals that has been in said place for years and years, they will definitely have a hard time breaking that pattern, have a hard time not going into that house, having a hard time not sleeping next to that man or next to that woman. And I'm pretty sure her getting away, she was having a hard time coping with her new surroundings. She was not comfortable. So she went back to the place of comfortability, although it was bad because he was a very abusive individual. And I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, unless a female is making herself a threat to me, is nothing that I need to do to show her or put her in her place or whatever y'all might want to call it. Like, I don't do that. Unless she posing a threat to me, meaning coming towards me with a weapon or coming towards me violently, like, yeah, because if a woman was to get her lick off, first lick without you knowing, she will hurt you because she's an adult. She might not do as much damage as you, but she's an adult. But that's neither here nor there. This is a very, very tragic situation. No man should ever go to these lengths. And not only that, I'm going to play y'all this news clip. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. I ain't going to hold y'all no longer. If you made it this far, man, I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the subs. I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate all the comments, man. This is Meat TV. 1.0. You already know I'm gonna be back with another one, man. Y'all lay up there, look at this commentary, look at this news clip, man, and let me know what y'all think, man. Leave it in the comments. You already know I'm gonna be back with another one with
New at
me,
10 o'clock
TG
tonight out of
1.0.
Perry County. A 34-year-old man is behind bars charged with his wife's murder. Marion police say it all began Sunday with a domestic dispute. WSFA 12 News reporter Courtney Chandler has more on the investigation.
This is what's left of a house that burned down early Sunday morning that later led to a murder investigation in Marion. Marion police and fire authorities responded to a fire after 1 a.m. at a home on Cornelia Street. The man and his wife, who lived in the home, were not there, so a search began. Around 2:45 p.m., police found the man's truck on Rutnish Road with his wife's body in the back of it. The husband, 34-year-old Jimmy Woods, has since been arrested. Dallas County DA Michael Jackson says it's a case of domestic violence.
They've been having a lot of problems, marital problems, for quite a while.
Jackson says Woods' wife had filed police reports in the past for previous violence.
But she was back and forth, staying in the home or staying with relatives because of the problems they were having.
Woods faces murder and possibly capital murder charges. The name of the victim has not been released at this time, and as more develops, we'll make sure we bring it to you on air and online at WSFA.com. In Marion, Courtney Chandler, WSFA 12 News.
The State Bureau of Investigation is working with the State Fire Marshal's Office and a U.S. task force on the investigation.